Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to my Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Beginner's Guide to Master Ninja mode, and this is the third section of the core. This is the MARBUS gauntlet. So when you go through that transformation portal, or teleportation should I say, it doesn't transform us at all, I'm a liar. You're going to go into this arena. This is the inner... I'm losing my words again here, people. This is the arena that MARBUS teleported us to before, where we fought the clone with the unlaboured flawlessness. And the first area is going to be nothing but sliding imps. These fellas here with the lovely rock hands. And I don't think you fight these guys on normal. Maybe you do. I think it's hard when these guys start to show up. Or maybe it's above that, because I do know there's a gradual evolution in the imps, from the crappy little crabby ones to the giant fucking I'm that dickhead who's black and awful. And everything in between. But all you want to do on this fight is literally kill one of the imps and then chain his essence into ultimate techniques for his buddies. And you'll notice I'm using the derby on them because I'm comfortable fighting the imps now, so I'm not too bad at them. And all you need to bear in mind here is this is the best opportunity in the game to use all those delicious items you've been collecting, because there are no checkpoints. You die, you have to do everything that you're watching again. So this is the first boss in the gauntlet, and this one is called Nietzsche, or Nika, I think it is. Because it's Nika, or Nietzsche, and Ishtaros. And this is effectively Alma without the bullshit. She's exactly the same as Alma, I just think maybe she hits a little bit harder, and she's perhaps a little bit more aggressive, but the strategy is the exact same. Flying Swallow her to the ground, and then Gleaming Blade her to death, and that is it. And if you've fought Alma on Master Ninja, you're going to be more than well versed in how to fight this bitch. The only problem here is the arena's kind of small, but it's still useful. And if she grabs you, which she does a lot, it does some sick damage. Really damaging. But use the wall to evade, and just be careful of that kick there. That backwards kick that you just saw. That is a grab move that just looks like a kick. And it does a lot of damage, and she spams it. Look at her, the cheeky bitch. She's just like fucking... She's Kratos pressing B, or pressing circle should I say. But just Flying Swallow her, Gleaming Blade her when she's down, and you should be able to take her out pretty well. I mean, I've got hit once or twice in this. I can easily do this fight no damage, because it's one of those where you just need that little bit of luck to constantly take her out like I'm doing, and then just finish her off, and we'll be teleported back to the arena to fight some more imps. The difference now, however, is MARBUS is going to be throwing magic at us. And MARBUS makes a noise before he throws the magic, so just bear that in mind. And you do not want to get hit by the shit he throws, because it does more damage than the imps combined. So all you're going to be doing here is kill the first bunch of imps with his Una drops, and use the essence to kill the rest. And just listen for it. There you go, there's the noise, that means it's being fired at you, that's when you have to move. He just laughed as well. I think the laugh signifies he's going to throw things, so just be careful. Your ears are your best bet in this fight, because they will tell you when you're safe and when you're not safe. And unfortunately I can't quite hear the game all that well to tell you all the best cues, and I can't quite remember the best way, but just be ever so careful, because it's an easy fight that can go wrong very quickly. And that's what a lot of these fights are. Like the fight against the next boss, which is called Ishtaros, and she's a bitch. Like, the strategy to kill her is simple. All you have to really do is evade her attacks until you can either get her into a loop when she does this kick, or when she starts swinging around the map, you just want to start charging a Gleaming Blade, and everything else is just evasion. But doing it is a different thing, because she's so cheap. She grabs you, she does like damage when you don't think you're going to get hit, and it's just crazy. But this is her, and I'm going to use a lot of items here, people, so I do apologise, but I just wanted to get this captured. So here she is. This is the only place you will see this boss, here and when you fight her with Rachel. But there she is. And what you want to do is you want to get close to her, and you want to do the standard XX combo to try and get her to do a kick where it's kind of like a front kick that she comes down like an axe kick, a bit like what Ken does on the car back on, you know, Super Street Fighter, sorry. And the whips, that's the kick right there. Because what happens is, when you block it, if you evade, you can then hit her with the combo, and she will keep on doing the kick. And you can get her in this loop, and it's a fantastic loop, but do not get caught, because look, the kick is a throw. So you want to be super careful, and I might not be convincing people right now that I'm any good at this game as I get my ass pushed, you know, firmly in with shit, but I'm okay when I want to be. But there's the kick. Straight after it you want a combo, but I can't get the loop to go, and I think I fought this guy, this bird, maybe 4 times before I got the actual victory against her. And some of the other encounters where I died, I was doing the loop really well, and then I just got super unlucky in a row and got my ass killed. But there it is, and it's just not working this time. If you want to see perfect execution of the loop, I'm sure you'll be able to find it on YouTube, because that's where I saw it, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this kid makes this boss look easy. And then I tried it, and it worked, but then I fucked it up, and then I died. And as you can see, I just used the Talisman of Rebirth, because I look at it like this, I can always get another one. Or when she does this, start charging the Gleaming Blade, but you need to be far enough away that she doesn't kick you when she's swinging around. And the timing on that move is all gut. You've just got to literally wait for it, and you'll learn it if you fight this woman enough. But there's the kick, there's the dodge, attack her, she'll do the... Oh, she didn't do it, what a bitch. You see, I get so unlucky sometimes. Right there, I did Nimpo because I thought she was going to do the beam that she keeps hitting me with. She runs away again, I'm going to charge a Gleaming Blade, but she's probably going to kick me. Oh no, she doesn't. And there you go. Full Gleaming Blade on her. And then she whips my tits off a little bit. But, like I said folks, it's a messy fight, but it does work. So right there is when you're too close to her. Do not do that, it is bad news. Look at her, she's fucking killing me. Big time killing me as I use a Spiritual Elixir. And then try and dodge her shit, and she's just kicking my tits in, and she's swinging again, so charge your Gleaming Blade, and if you don't know how to do that move, it's a full circle on the analog, and then hold triangle. You can put the input for the direction while you're in mid-air as well, and then hold triangle on landing, and you'll start charging one. And she's owning me really. This is a really bad fight, but it just goes to show you do not have to be flawless against her to beat her. You can struggle your way through like I just did. But he just looks super ugly, so I do apologise. But through the portal, and now we're going to fight MARBUS. So MARBUS is backed up by sliding imps, and the imps themselves will give you essence to ultimate technique him, but he's very difficult to hit with it unless you're using the Derby. So you never really want to be attacking, never flying swallow MARBUS, that is the first thing I will say. It doesn't work. If you do any jump attack, use X. They're the only ones that attack him, and that attack right there can be evaded if you time it a little bit better than I did. But the mistake I did is I went too soon. I went far too soon, and I paid for the price. So there I use another Talisman of Rebirth, and then I wait. There is much better timing just then. When he's on the floor, do some attacks to him, but do not dwell in front of him too long or he'll grab you. Did you see just then? That is how long you have. If he hits you with that right hook, it's a grab move, and it does a lot of damage. A good technique for damaging him is to use the Derby when he's on the ground. The Derby does massive damage, and if there's any essence around, it will do even more damage, but never outstay your welcome in front of him or he'll grab you. When he's in mid-air, you can actually jump with the Luna and do one of its attacks and hit him mid-air, but it's not that easy to do when it's, you know, in the middle of battle, so you want to practice that if that's the direction you want to go. And now he's introduced an imp. This does give you essence, but it also gives you a distraction and something that could potentially stun you, so MARBUS can hurt you, so just be careful. Right there is essence, and what I'm thinking is as soon as he's on the ground, I'm going to chain the essence into a UT and hit him, and I get super lucky there because he was just low enough for me to hit him. Right then, if he gets above you, he'll try and do a downward stomp, and you can dodge it very easily and get a couple of quick hits in on him. But if he starts rotating, wait for it, then dodge, and then use your attacks. And this is literally it. It's just, mistakes can come thick and fast if you're not, you know, amazingly gifted at the game or practiced. So it can go really rough really quickly. And if you die, you're going to have to do everything again. And I think that's the reason why I make so many mistakes in this fight, because I'm nervous, and I never play well when I'm nervous, and that's why I don't like boss gauntlets, because I am not that cool character under pressure. I'm the dude who's, I've got my mouth open, my heart's beating, and I'm like sitting up in my seat thinking I'm going to win, and then I die. And it happens all the time. But just keep you cool, keep maximising on attacks. If he does that thrust there, you can block it, but always try and block cancel, where you roll the moment on impact to stop you from taking any damage, and just play it patient. Like right there, I could have attacked him with the Luna if I wanted to. I could attack him with the Dragon Sword, because the jump and X with the Dragon Sword is super useful too. But I do the Blade of Nariti on the first imp. It doesn't kill it though, I don't think. Oh no, it does kill it, my bad. And then I try and charge the Derby UT to time it from him coming in. And do a quick combo from the Derby and get sloppily hit again. Come on Chris, what are you playing at? But there he is. And you'll notice as the fight gets on, he gets more manic, he gets a little bit faster when it comes to his recovery and stuff. You get less time to capitalise. It's standard boss stuff. And just watch out for his projectiles, because they do stupid fucking damage. But here he comes again, straight into change weapon, straight for the derby. Punish him for coming in. Do not do that, what I just did then. I accidentally did, I think, forward Y or something along those lines, where he digs it in the ground. It's not what you want to be doing. And just do your dash jumping to get away from those blasts. Time his move. So I'm getting the rhythm a little bit better towards the end of the fight. At the start, and I stayed too long. Look at that. I go and start doing something well, and then I fuck up. Typical. And I just wish you could Nimpo out of grabs. I think that's one thing Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 should have. If you use your Nimpo, it should make the boss drop you, because there is no way to get out of grabs, and they are the cheesiest, most bullshit part of any Ninja Gaiden. Especially 2. Some of the fucking bosses, they grab you and you do not get control. Like, for a full week, you could watch an entire season of 24 before it gives you control back. It's so stupid. But like I said, use all the items you want, because after this you can always go all the way back down the core, all the way back to Muramasa's shop and stock up. You do not have to save these items for the last boss, because to be truthful, the last bosses don't really need them. The fight against the giant thing we're going to be taking on the next video is not difficult at all, and the final boss, I'm not good at it, but I can do it, so that should be, confidence to anybody else. Because he's cheesy, that's the only problem with him. If you get the pattern down and if you learn him, he's not that bad at all. But he can do massive damage very quickly, and when you die, you have to run all the way back to him. And that is the big problem. That is probably the most hated thing about this game, but I'm going to talk more about that in the last video of the guide. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that video helped, as sloppy as it was, and you take care now.